Hi everyone, once again. So this one is about love. Give love and get love. So often a wild thought barged into my mind that rulers and policymakers worldwide are why wasting their precious time and energy in making themselves powerful by acquiring destructive devices like bombs, explosives, arms, and ammunitions. I never understand why nobody explores the most familiar four-lettered word, love, and gets stronger and stronger instantly, and that too without spending a single penny. I may sound a little funny, over ambitious, and out of column, but a thorough heed will certainly prove the credible might of love with a bang of authority. This famous philosopher Virgil was compelled to conclude that love conquers all things. Let us too give into love. Mine is not a sheer impulsive cry. When I go through our past and station at our presence, I discover an ocean of promises lying in the strength of love. Uh, as love is only a distinguished feeling that transforms a soul to act ideally. It is not visible in terms of physical and material output. Um, that is why this is the reason why people take love for granted, and it most of the time remains unsung. But its vast impregnable impact never leaves a practitioner uninfected. Trust me, trust me about this. There's a saying of Robert Browning. He observed that take away love and our earth is a tomb. Obviously, some layman can turn inquisitive about love itself, its applications, its dimensions, its pros and cons. So, in this case, I raise here my hands and surrender. I'm not competent enough to define love accurately. I can only witness the glory and glamour of love around me. I feel that love is an act of faith, and whoever is in little faith is also of little love. I see that love always gives itself, it is not bought. I come to know that love is an ocean of emotions, it never claims, it ever gives. Love ever suffers, never resents, never revenges itself. In a nutshell, no magnitude of canvas will suffice to narrate the elaborate magnificence of love. So, this love invariably reciprocates with more loving gestures. It is always like a compound interest, accruing a utility investment. So, that is why give love, get love seems to be the most beneficial principle to adopt, impose, and as well as practice in our lives. There is no living organism in this complete earth who can deny that love is omnipotent and omnipresent, as it bangs our life door right from our birth, in the form of pain bearing mother, parent, doctor, nurse, helping hands, nanny, etc. Then later on, during gradual journey of life, carriers of love added in the form of your brothers, sisters, relatives, nears and dears, friends, lovers, husbands, wives, children, animals, pets, plants, role models, teachers, mentors, and innumerable matters and materials. So, just with the same transforming consequence, we too ourselves can turn into loving persons with the name tag of relations. Um, it is only the love that makes the world go round. It is, in fact, beyond my wisdom as to why the mortals do not tap this indefinite source of power that can bring much more magical wonders than the nuclear power and other arsenals. As we always witness that love reciprocates with a bonus, we can spread our give love, get love business beyond all borderlines. So it may project like a daydream, but it is not unattainable. Sorry. Our past is flooded with instances and tales related to wondrous love, may it be India or may it be West. Stories are innumerable of Krishna Sudama, may it be Romeo Juliet, Harishchandra and Taramati, Ram and Sita, Ram Lakshman and Bharat, Ram and Hanuman, Savitri and Satyavan, Prince and Helena, Sohini Mahiwal, Heer Ranjha, Shiri Farad, Shah Jahan and Mumtaz, Devdas and Paro, innumerable patriot freedom fighters, etc. are being. This is just a tip of the iceberg. There are innumerable examples of love. So the life coloring potential of love is incoherent. Love's every mystic act becomes a legendary proverb like true love never grows old, yeah, or all is fair in love and war. Love arrives on tiptoe and bangs the door when it leaves. When misery comes in at door, love flies out of the window. Love is the wisdom of the fool and the folly of the wise. Love is blind. Love is the loveliest when embalmed in tears, and so on and so forth. There are so many proverbs about love. So, in ultimate culmination, all living creatures are left with no option but to embrace love as way of life and culture to become or to overcome the entire present era agonies. The industry of give love and get love seems to be the best and wisest proposition because it purifies the soul, thereby helping it reach perfection. So, I'll be ending this up with a famous saying of Swami Vivekananda. It says, all love is expansion, all selfishness is contraction. Love is therefore the only law of life. He who loves, lives. He who is selfish is dying. Therefore, love for love's sake, because it is the only law of life. Thank you guys. Thanks for listening. See you in the next podcast. Thanks.